Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into the most recent stage of the Supreme Magnificent Battle event. This is against UI Goku. Now, there's a mission here to beat this with one of every extreme class typing on your team. So Extreme AGL, Extreme Tech, Extreme Int, STR, Int, and Physical. STR has 0 good units in the game right now. The only good, well, Extreme STR. Extreme STR has 0 good units in the game right now. It's actually like none. Cell Max is good. Of course, he's JP only right now. But yeah, it's actually just like a crime. So I'm going to try to run this Fat Boo right here. I don't think I ever used him after he got his sub-EZA on JP. He's got 30% damage reduction. He gets an additional 33% damage reduction per STR key sphere starting from the 4th. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with him. I think this is going to be pretty dicey, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could not think of a better team to run than this. I was between this and Super Bosses. I almost ran Super Bosses with STR Hit on the team. That was going to be my second choice. Now, also, by the way, this event does have a copyrighted OST playing in it, so I'm probably going to have to switch OSTs here in a little bit, so we're gonna have to like pause and mute and do a bunch of stuff, but listen, it'll be okay. 1 second real quick. Oh my goodness, I didn't mute. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I meant to mute that. So if you guys are coming back in right here, I had to cut a little part out because it'll just be in the audio. So if it goes silent there for a second, I might put a note on the screen as well. Sorry, sorry. I meant to mute the mic so that I could like cough and clear my chest a little bit. I could feel it kind of like building up in there. I'm trying to, you know, I don't believe in just like keeping that stuff in, you know, you got to like break it up and get it out of there. Let me mute that Ultimate Battle or whatever is playing. I think I can do this though. Yeah, there we go. We can play Broly's OST. Let me turn that off and we'll do this. Then I can turn the game sounds back on. There we go. So now you guys can hear the clicks again and stuff like that. I'll turn them up a little bit. Hopefully that's good volume. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to float this guy off because I don't ever want to see this Boo ever again. Maybe that's a little loud. Hang on, sorry. We'll get this right. We'll get this right. I want to make sure you guys have a good, you know, viewing experience. Even though that, like, I really do try not to just, like, do crazy things on camera. Like, just completely disrespect you guys by just hacking a loogie into the microphone. I did move away just because, like, I don't want that crap sitting on my microphone getting, like, stankin', you know? Because it'll just, like, linger there forever and just, like, stank up your microphone. But, so I try to, like, move away and get away, but anyway, there's going to be a little cut in audio right there. I'll probably put a note on the screen. So, my bad, guys. I try to avoid having to edit things, but here we are. I had to edit the last video, actually, the Vegeta one, because I forgot to hit stop recording, and so it's just sitting there for like 5 minutes while I made a thumbnail. Just sitting there, just on the home screen. So, had to cut that off, and now we're here. I did actually go ahead and EZA Bobbity and Deborah here. I was gonna save my Battlefield currency, just until we knew kind of what else was coming out on Global. Since, you know, global players are going to have to be a lot more stingy with their Battlefield currency now, since, you know, JP has ever so kindly taken away, well, it's not JP's fault, but the producers have taken away, you know, like 2 million Battlefield currency in the name of the sync, so. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. If we get KO'd at any point, that'd be okay. This fight, I think, is pretty long. I think it goes God Goku, Blue Goku, Sign, and then UI, so we've got a few phases to build up here, which is nice. Potentially, if we do die with either of the Fat Boos, that would be fine because we would get their revive, and they are stronger after they revive, so that'd be fine with me. Bobbity and Deborah, I think, are going to be pretty good in here. I think everybody really is going to be fine in this fight, other than the STR Fat Boo. But as long as we can hide him, you know, that's all we're going to have to do. We are going to have access to the Fat Boo Ghost Ushers, I think, that deep into the fight. So we should be able to hide him effectively. That's going to be the nice thing about running this team, is having the back-to-back Ghost Ushers, potentially. So we'll take advantage of that if we can. I probably should have floated off the other Fat Boo on turn 1 so that we didn't have, like, double Fat Boo right here, but it is what it is. Sick dodge, bro, but that's okay. We only took 89k. The nice thing about the Majin Power team is that if they don't get KO'd, they'll just heal up all the damage that you take. So I'm not too concerned yet. We're doing okay. I'll probably try to greed out another stack with Boo-Tanks next turn. I don't really feel the need to transform him super early. I like to get a little bit greedy with him. So let's throw Babidi and Deborah in slot 1 right here. I forget when... Do they get their dodge on super? Oh, Lord. This is 8 pages of words. I don't know. I think they've got their dodge chance at the start. I'm not going to read all that. Listen. I could pull it up on Dokkan info and not be lazy, but listen. You guys don't come here for, like, well thought out, well put together, amazing premiere content, all right? That's not what you're here for. We're like the gutter trash of the Dokkan community, all right? Like, listen, that's what you're here for. You're here for scuffed calcs that are always wrong. I mean, sometimes they're right. Sometimes I'm right. But you're here for that. You're here for my extreme, like, amazing, just stupendous personality. You know, I just, like, ooze radiance, right? Like, you guys are just like, wow, he's just such a beacon of positivity. Like, that's me, right? No, listen, it is what it is. We're just recording Dokkan videos here. That's what we do, right? Like, I turn on my phone, I plug it in, I hope that the cord stays connected, and I make funny, well, I don't know if they're funny, but listen, I play Dokkan and people watch it, all right? That's what I do, okay? Don't tell, you know, one of these days I'm going to be able to tell my mom I made it, right? I'm going to be able to, like, retire my parents, you know, that's going to be great. Well, actually, listen, first I need to retire my wife. Then we can retire my parents, all right? Listen, you know, nothing against them. Love my parents. Unfortunately, we need to get her retired first, because if she's retired, that means I can retire too. Or at least go into something that's a little bit less stressful. But, you know, I don't take YouTube seriously enough to do that, you know. Last year definitely was like, I was taking YouTube super seriously, and I think the growth shows. I've really been kind of stagnant for a while now. Just because I haven't really been, like, all summer I haven't really been posting content. That's also just because I'm mostly a global main and there hasn't been anything to do, you know? Like, it's just, you know, like, if I'm not enjoying Dokkan, I'm not going to make a video on it. That's always been, like, the whole, you know, like, point of my, I don't want to say it's the complete purpose of my channel, but that's always been one of, like, the main, I guess, like, draws, is that, you know, I'm just, like, playing Dokkan. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I try to just be like the regular Joe, right? Like, I'm not, to an extent. I mean, I do spend probably way more money than the average Joe, but, you know, listen, I'm just out here being one of the people, right? I don't know. Listen, we're getting too philosophical right now, okay? Listen, let's cool it back. Let's see if Fat Boo survives this turn, all right? We got a little bit of damage reduction going on. As long as he doesn't get, oh, we got a double super. I think that's good. I think he raised his defense on super attack, so that's good. Let's see. As long as he eats these normals, I'm okay. Listen, that's fine. For an STR unit in Dokkan Battle, that's pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'm going to float Babidi and Deborah here. And I'm going to greed out another stack with Boo-Tanks. Again, there's no reason for me to be getting this greedy with Boo-Tanks. But if we can, I'm going to. So let's take advantage of getting stacks where we can. Because we're going to need all the firepower that we can get for the AGL phase. So if we can, you know, get some more defense stacks, get some more attack stacks before we go into that AGL phase, I think that is going to be the smart play. We could die, potentially, if Boo-Tanks ate a super attack. But he does have the dodge chance. He's got, like, a high chance to guard, I think. He's got, like, a 30% chance to dodge, high chance to guard. If he's guarding, we can eat a super attack pretty easily. If he dodges it, obviously, we're not going to take any damage. Boo is doing damage here as well. Fat Boo, he's you know, he's moving us right along. Boo-Tanks could KO right here if he gets some crits. I do have a decent amount of crit on my Boo-Tanks, not a ton, but I don't think. Maybe he has like 20. He might have like 20 crit. I don't remember. All right, give me the additional. All right, we're gonna take him out. Cool. That's nice. Listen, I think being greedy is going to pay off here. Pretty good. Okay. We should. Do we have access to the Ghost Usher right here? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. If we do, I want to use it. We do. Do I want to use it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Give me a second to set up the sounds. sweet. I maybe didn't need to use that yet, but I kind of wanted to sell out a little bit here. All right, we can get a couple of rainbow orbs for this guy. That's going to be good. I really wanted to get this guy's damage rolling is what I really wanted to do. And I was slightly concerned about Kid Buu eating a super attack potentially. So you know, maybe that was a mistake. We'll find out on the next turn. But I think I have access to the next Fat Boo's active skill, right? So we can just double Ghost Usher. So we'll see. I would like Super Buu to give us like a double super here. That'd be really good. I transformed him solely for the damage. I'm not too concerned about him taking damage either, considering UI Goku is AGL. So I'm not super concerned about him taking damage in this phase. And yeah, he just does so much damage after you transform him. And I don't want to be lingering around in here. I want to get out of this phase. Yeah, look at that. Boom. We just blew off half of his health bar with one attack from that guy. If we had gotten a double super, that would have been really good. All right, tell me we have the other active skill. We do. All right, hang on. We got to... All right, sorry. I went ahead and just skipped the active skill because I was panicking. I needed to get the OST out of here. Let's go ahead. I mean, I could be really greedy. There's no need, though. Alright, so let's wrap this up here. Alright, so I definitely recommend getting it done with this Majin Power team if you can. The nice thing about this team, right? Listen, it is relying on a Golden Week Dokkan Festival, right? But I would say if you could bring a friend of the Fat Buu and you could just bring your own Buu Han right here, the Buu Tank's Buu Han unit, you could run this guy as a leader pretty easily. And then bring this as a friend. I guess I don't know who you replace for this one. I don't know. You could figure it out. I mean, you could bring somebody in this slot. There's somebody on, like his leader skill right here. I can't think of somebody, but you could... what I'm getting at here is that most of this team, this is a really old unit. This is a really old unit. This unit's pretty old. This is a general banner unit. And Buu Han at this point is pretty old, and he's on the banners right now, right? So what I'm getting at here is that all the units on this team are very accessible, except for, like, I guess the leader. But you don't need, like, this specific leader for yourself. You just got to find a replacement for this Buu. As far as, like, Majin Buu Saga goes, who would I recommend? I think you would have to bring your own int character. So probably... I don't know. I can't think of anybody offhand. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know. I don't know who you would replace for Fat Buu, but you could find somebody, I guess. I don't know. You guys let me know if you run this team. But yeah, we're going to get this mission done right here. Again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you had troubles with this mission. I assume that a lot of people are going to have troubles with this mission. But I would say that, you know, keep in mind it's only like, what, 5 stones? Or is it the special title? Whatever rewards are locked behind this mission, it's probably not you worth dumping like 1,000 stones trying to pull a specific unit. Until like maybe Cell Max comes out. But even then, it's like you're not missing out on a ton of rewards. Now, if you're going to be able to get more rewards from that unit, go for it. But if you think just like, oh man, I got to get like, I don't know, I can't think of anybody like STR LR Cooler, right? Like, I got to get that guy in order to beat this mission. No, you don't. Like, you're going to get no other use out of that LR STR Cooler for now until he easy A's. So don't do something foolish like, you know, spending a ton of stones trying to get some unit that you're going to use just to beat this mission. It's just not very, like, smart. All right, and we get a cord issue to end it out. Buu Han looks like he's going to take out this guy. I'm just going to let it reconnect, I hope, please. I mean, I guess I could just show it. One of these days. There we go. All right, there's the KO screen. You can see Buu Han just took him out with his additionals. All right, sweet. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The audio is not synced, so let me click a box real quick. I gotta do this. There we go. All right. I'll show the reward screen, and then we are going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. There's our missions done. That is everything to complete the missions right here. Thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you guys next time.